Hi guys, good afternoon or good morning pala dito from the Philippines. This is your virtual Captain John from the Philippines, and welcome to this stream flight going to Aichi Airport in Japan, and we'll be departing here at Narita Airport. So, welcome to our stream flight, and this is Sky Medic in Facebook and YouTube, and MD in the Sky in Twitch. And before we proceed, please don't forget to hit that like or follow button below in order for you to get notified on our future stream flights. Alright, so we'll be in command of this Airbus A321 of the TOLDIS with the All Nippon Airways livery, and we are live on VATSIM as All Nippon 1081, and we will be flying out of Narita Airport here in Tokyo, Japan, and we will be going to Chubu Center International Airport in south of Nagoya, central Japan, and we'll be expecting some 45 minutes of airtime for a cruising altitude of 36,000 feet and a cruising speed of 472 knots, and we are expecting some 150 passengers on board and 1 ton of cargo. So right now our passengers are being boarded in the aircraft, and our cargo are being loaded or in the process of loading. So without further ado, let's get inside our cockpit. Okay, so let's load now our aircraft. So as I have said earlier, okay, let's check again our paperwork. So this is our paperwork for flight. So double checking again. So we will have a cost index of 23 for this flight for an altitude of 36,000 feet. My apologies, it's 36,000 feet, not 38,000 feet. And the black fuel will be 8.8 tons. So let's put it here in our TOLIS interactive control system. So 8.8 tons. That this. Okay, there you go. And for our weights, so we will be expecting some 150 passengers and 1 ton of cargo, so all are loaded there, guys. Okay, so let's go back here later and let's bring out our MCDU. Okay, we will be departing from RJAA Narita going to RJGG, which is Chubu Center International Airport. Okay, this is All Nippon 1081. Cost index natin kanina, ano yung cost index natin? It was 23. Yeah, it's 23. And cruising altitude is 36,000 feet. There you go. Okay, for our zero fuel weight, we have 65.8 tons and 28.2%, and black fuel is 8.8. Okay. Okay, let's bring out again our paperworks. Okay, so we'll be filing our flight plan. Okay, we'll be departing runway 16 of Narita. So departure is runway 16 right, and our SID will be Pigok 2 departure. There you go. Okay, so from Pigok there will be airway of Yankee 50, then Oltom. Okay, then insert that will be our next waypoint for our arrival, and we're expecting to land at runway 36 of Chubu International Airport. So arrival 36. Okay, let's just use 36 Zulu, and our star is Oltoms. Okay, Oltoms. Okay, there you go. Okay, for our takeoff performance page, let me see, 42, 143. We'll be using flaps 2 for our departure. So flaps 2, THS natin is down 0.2%, and flex temperature is 59. Alright, and our V1 VR is 138, and the V2 is 142. Okay, there you go. Okay, so let's now request our wind data. Okay, there you go. Perf is now ready.
There, we're about set up here. board, feel free to close doors and we can keep going.
Okay, great. We're almost done. We'll let you know as soon as possible as everyone's on board.
Alright guys,
It
you will
shouldn't take
hear
much
some
longer.
thunders. Okay, that signals only that my active sky is now working. Alright, so let's check now the weather conditions on our location. Temperature now is 7 degrees Celsius. No, temperature now is 12 degrees Celsius. Surface winds are 0 degrees at 3 knots, so wind calm. And the precipitation now reported good visibility more than 10 kilometers, partly cloudy, and QNH is 1011. Alright, there you go, 1011 both sides, checking. Okay, there you go. So 39 passengers are remaining to board for our flights. So let's have our departure briefing. Okay, let's bring out our Japan Sun charts. So this is Japan Sun chart 20-9, published 6th of August 2021. Effectivity is 11th of August. Tokyo Narita International Airport, and we are currently parked here at Terminal 1, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Terminal 1. And we're planning to push our aircraft facing north, or northeast rather. And I think we're gonna taxi Whiskey 8, then on Alpha, in order for us to continue taxi north via Alpha to Alpha 1 or Alpha 2, holding point for runway 16 right. And for our departure, for 16 right, we will be using the Pigok to departure. So this is Japan Sun chart 20-3 Foxtrot, published 19th of March 2020. So departure from runway 16 right, climb on heading 157 at or above 600, direct to Aspen, to Alpha 6 Romeo 12, to Kojo at or above 11,000 feet, to Pigok at or above 20,000 feet. Alright, so Pigok at about 20,000 feet. Alright, that concludes our departure briefing. Alright, let's expedite now our boarding process. And there you go.
Hi, Captain. All passengers are on board and doors have been closed.
Thank you. Cabin crew, go ahead and arm the doors. Thank you.
Alright guys, just a short recap for flight. This is All Nippon Airways 1081 live on VATSIM, and we are in command of this Airbus A321 departing from Narita International Airport here in Japan.
I'd like to welcome you aboard this flight. We expect the flight time to be around, and we're not anticipating any delays, so we hope to be up in the air in the next 15 minutes or so. For now, the ground crew are loading the last bit of luggage onto the aircraft, so if you please get yourself seated and secured in the meantime, we can make departure as soon as they're finished. Thank you.
Okay, so we will be departing Narita International Airport in Japan, and we will be heading to Chubu Sencher International Airport in south of Nagoya, central Japan, and we're just expecting some 45 minutes of airtime for a cruising altitude of 36,000 feet, and we will be transporting 150 passengers and 1 ton of cargo going to Chubu Sencher Airport. Alright, so I think we're ready to go. Okay, checking on our map. Okay, we have a company here, UAL2854. Okay, so we'll be transmitting via Unicom 122.8. There you go. Also checking our volume for our Unicom. Sandali lang guys. Let's make it there. Alright. So let's have a before start checklist. Cockpit preps completed, gear pins and covers removed, signs on auto, adders on nav checked, and fuel quantity set to 8.8 tons, takeoff data set, final climb 36,000 feet, bar reference to 1011, double checking again the weather. Yes, 1011. Down to the line and below the line, windows and doors are closed, beacon is on, thrust weapons on idle, parking brakes as required. Alright, and we're ready, good to go. APU bleed is now off and external power removed. Alright. And we will commence now pushback. Narita traffic advisory, all Nippon 1081 Airbus 321 will now commence pushback and start for runway 1611. Right. Okay. Right, no ejections, clear on the left side and clear on the right side, and parking brakes release, pressure 0.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Alright, off block time set. Alright, number crosses, bleed pressure is up, starting engine number 1.
To the cabin crew who will demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Each seat is provided with a seatbelt. To fasten, push ends together. Tighten seatbelts by pulling loose end, and to unfasten, lift the whole buckle and pull free end to release. In the unlikely event of a water landing, use your individual life vests found under your seats. Remove sharp objects from your body. To don, slip the vest over the head. Take the tapes around the waist and push ends to buckle. Pull tape to tighten. When outside the aircraft,
engine number 1 is now stable, starting engine number 2.
Manual inflation tubes are found on both sides. Blow to increase air, push pins inward to release air. Lights will automatically illuminate once the battery tab is immersed in water. Do not inflate the vest inside the aircraft. Please be reminded that unauthorized removal of life vests from this aircraft is a criminal offense. Pressurized. Should there be a rapid change in cabin pressure, oxygen mask will automatically drop for the compartments above you. When this happens, immediately grab the mask, pull it towards you, put it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. If you are traveling with a child, first put on your own mask and then the child's mask. Keep the mask on until you are advised to remove it. Please take note of the emergency exits. Park along each side of this cabin and the exits nearest you.
Parking brake.
Parking brake set, pressure sub.
For further information, please refer to the safety instruction card found in the seat pocket in front of you. For your information, there are slide rafts in this aircraft. This aircraft is equipped with an escape path lighting system.
Okay, engine number 2 is now stable. After start checklist. Anti-ice required, ECAM status check. Speed stream down 0.2%. There you go, radar trim reset to 0. And hand signals and pins will be receiver sighted on the right. Turning off APU, master switch on, engine mode selector to norm. Checking, we'll be using flaps 2. Front spoiler's arm.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Narita traffic advisory, all Nippon 1081 will commence taxi Romeo Whiskey 8 Alpha, Alpha 2 holding point runway 16 right. Okay, flight controls checked. Rudders, full left, full right, neutral. Elevators, full up, full down, and neutral. Ailerons, full left, and full right, and neutral. Flight controls are now checked. Okay, ready to go. TCAS, TCAS, nose light to taxi, runway turn off lights on, TCAS on. Terrain ND will on, parking brakes release, pressures up 0, weather systems on, and we're ready to go. And cabin check. Auto brakes on max.
Cabin crew, go ahead and take your seats for takeoff, please.
Clear on the right, clear on the left. Clear left, clear right. Alright, cabin crew is now seated and cabin is secured. Narita traffic advisory, all Nippon 1081 approaching holding point runway 16 right in the aircraft on base and final, please advise. Okay, Alpha 2, clear left, clear right. I know. Di pa pala to? Okay, iba yun. Ay, ito pa pala. Sorry. Wait, teka ako. Narita traffic, all Nippon 1081 lining up. 16 right. Clear right, clear left. Okay, strobe lights on, landing lights on. Right, clear on the arriving and clear on the departing side. Okay, parking brake set, pressure's up. Before takeoff checklist, flight controls check, flight instruments check, briefing confirmed, flap setting configured to V1, VRB to flex temperature 138, blue 147, magenta flex temperature is 59, ATC set to 200 as default, ECA memo take off no blue, take down to the line, build the line, windows and doors are closed, no, takeoff runway confirmed, cabin crew advised, TCAS on TARA and engine mode selector to norm, and packs will be off for this departure. Alright, before takeoff checklist is complete and we're ready to go, Narita traffic advisory, All Nippon 1381 rolling runway 16 right. Alright, and nose lights and chrono on, parking brakes release, pressure 0. Okay, 50% power. Engines stable. Manflex 59 SRS runway auto thrust blue checked. Thrust set. $100. V1 and rotate.
Gear up, please.
Gear up. Autopilot 1 engage. Speed manage to 20 knots. Thrust climb checked. Narita traffic advisory, All Nippon 1281 now airborne passing 2,300 feet on Pigok to departure IFR Chubu. Flaps 1, speed check flaps 1. Okay, no traffic. Will be directing to Pigok. Traffic advisory, All Nippon 1381 directing waypoint Pigok. Okay, flap back 1 on. Flap 0, speed check, flap 0. And back to on. Passing green dot, resume speed, front spoilers disarmed, nose lights off. Okay, severe turbulence pa tayo. 36,000 feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now use your electronic devices.
Alright, 10,000 feet, landing lights off. No more turbulence, seatbelt signs off.
And gentlemen, we are about to start. Flight 15, flight to watch. Please plug in your headphones and flight channel free from your armrest remote. Thank you and enjoy the film. Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign, so you are free to move about the cabin.
Alright guys, good afternoon to all of you, or good morning to all of you here from the Philippines and all over the world. This is your virtual Captain John here in the Philippines, and we are currently in command of this Airbus A321 with the All Nippon Airways, and we are flying live on VATSIM as All Nippon 1081, and we just departed Narita Airport here in Tokyo, Japan, and we are now climbing to our cruising altitude of 36,000 feet en route to Chubo Sentier International Airport south of Nagoya, central Japan. We're just expecting some 30 or rather 45 minutes of airtime with a cruising altitude of 36,000 feet and 455 knots of airspeed, and we are now transporting around 150 passengers and 1-ton cargo. And so right now we are now directing waypoint Bigok. We bypassed the route for our Bigok to departure since there are no traffic in the vicinity. So the current weather here in Japan is partly cloudy, but however on our climb initially we did have some heavy turbulence. So right now we are still climbing to 36,000 feet. Alright guys, and foods will be served since this is just a short flight to Chubo International Airport.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to serve food. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any items from the aisles. Thank you.
Alright guys, I will be out of the cockpit for around 10 to 15 minutes and double checking. Okay, passing transition altitude pa pala, hindi pa tayo completed for park checklist. After takeoff checklist, landing gear up, flaps retracted, packs are on, down to the line, bar reference 1 set to standard. After takeoff climb checklist is now complete. Alright, and we are now climbing to our assigned altitude of 36,000 feet, and again I will be out of the cockpit for 10 to 15 minutes and double checking our routes. Right now we are time check right now, it's 11:23 in the morning here in the Philippines, or that will be 12:23 in the afternoon in Japan, and we will be expecting to be approaching our top of descent at 12:33 local time, so that will be 10 minutes from now. So I'll be back in 5 minutes for our arrival briefing. For the moment, sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of our flight. See you guys later. Alright guys, welcome back to our cockpit. Alright, we are double checking here. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, checking our flight then. Okay, we are supposed to be starting our descent right now. And we are experiencing some heavy turbulence, guys. Okay, so we'll have our arrival briefing. So I have trouble looking for our stars. So nevertheless, we'll be using or we'll be reviewing our arrival chart. So this is Jeppesen chart 21-5, published 19th of February 2021. ILS Zulu, localizer runway 36, and our localizer frequency is 111.9, approach course 357 degrees. Decision altitude is 215, airport elevation 12 feet, runway elevation is 15 feet, and minimum sector altitude around the aerodrome is 5,200 feet on the northwest. In case of a missed approach, climb to 500 on heading 357 degrees, turn left on heading 166 degrees to intercept and proceed outbound via Chubi VOR radial 211 to 4,000 feet. Turn left via Chubi 164 DME counterclockwise arc to probe and hold, and cross Chubi VOR radial 211 or the DME 11 at 4,000 feet and contact Senchair approach. Okay, so that is for our miss approach. And for our runway, for our aerodrome chart, this is Japan's chart 20-9, published 16th of October 2020.
Ladies and gentlemen, quick message from the cockpit. We've reached cruising altitude and are expecting some major delays, so hopefully everything goes right and we arrive on time for our scheduled destination. Please go ahead and make sure everything's clear from the aisle and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Okay, let's finish our aerodrome chart. Chubu Senchair International Airport.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, you may have noticed that we begin our descent to our destination. If you please assist the cabin crew by getting them any trash around it, we will appreciate it. For safety reasons, please turn off all electronic devices until the airplane mode is allowed to be rated. Please also proceed to the cable. Thank you.
Alright guys, and we will be touching down runway 36 with a length of 3.5 kilometers, so we could set our brake to low. Alright, that will be nice. Okay, so no more turbulence. Let's remove our seatbelt sign for an order for our cabin crew to prepare the cabin for arrival.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign, so you are free to move about the cabin.
Alright guys, just a short recap for our flight. This is All Nippon 1081 Airbus 321, and we are now on our descent to Nagoya Chubi Senchair Airport in Japan, and we departed Narita Airport in Tokyo around 21 minutes ago. and we have 150 passengers on board and 1 ton of cargo, and we're just expecting some 45 minutes of airtime. Previously, initially we have an altitude of 36,000 feet around 5 minutes ago, and we are already on our descent. And I am your virtual Captain John here in the Philippines. So in the Philippines, it's still morning. It's 37 minutes past the hour of 11. So a very good morning to all of you guys. For those who are in Japan, local time right now is already 37 minutes past the hour of noontime, or 12 in the afternoon. And if you like this stream, guys, don't forget to hit that like or follow button below in order for you to get notified on our next or future stream flights or streamed ATC controlling. So I might be controlling Manila ground after lunch this afternoon, and if you have time, please stay on our stream later. So we hope that we could have some traffic in Manila around afternoon time. Okay, we'll now direct to waypoint Lagna. Traffic advisory All Nippon 1381, directing waypoint Lagna. Okay, we will now be checking the weather in our arrival airport, Chubu Central Airport, south of Nagoya. Ground temperature is 11 degrees Celsius. Dew point is 4 degrees. Surface winds 0 degrees at 2 knots. Good visibility at more than 10 kilometers. No precipitation reported, and QNH will be 1014. Okay, checking the map for any weather warning in our vicinity. Wala. Okay, wala. So I hope we will have a good landing. Anyway, okay, so since we are on our cruising descent, let's now prepare our radio radna. Okay, so ILS for approach in runway 36 is 111.9. There you go. And final approach course is 357. Okay, it's already 357. Okay, turbulence na naman. Where we are expected to land in Chubu 54 minutes past the hour of 12 in the afternoon local time in Japan, or that would be 54 minutes past the hour of 11 here in the Philippines, or that will be 0354 Zulu time. Okay, for our perf, decision altitude will be 215 feet. And checking again the weather in GG rather, Golf 1014, ground temperature is 11 and winds 0 at 2 knots. And RadNav is now ready for our arrival. Okay, passing transition altitude. Okay, 1014 is now set. Approach checklist, briefing confirmed, ECAM status check, seatbelts are now on, minimum set 210 feet, down to the line, bar reference set to 1014. Approach checklist is now complete. Okay, while we are continuing our descent to Chubu, let's read about Chubu Central International Airport. So our arrival airport is ICAO, has an ICAO code of Romeo Juliet Golf Golf. Chubu Central International Airport, which is an international airport on an artificial island in Ise Bay, Tokonami City, and Aichi Prefecture, 35 kilometers south of Nagoya, central Japan. Sincheir is classified as a first-class airport and is the main international gateway for the Chubu region or the central region of Japan. And Sincheir is an abbreviation of Central Japan International Airports. As an alternate translation using the English name of the airport's operating company, Central Japan International Airports. And 10.2 million people used the airport in 2015, ranking it as the 8th busiest airport in the nation. And 208,000 tons of cargo was moved in 2015. So this airport was opened in 17th of February 2005, and right now it is already 16 years old. Alright, that is for our destination airport. So I think that is already Chubu, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, and we are having some heavy turbulence right now, guys. Very ANA for Japan. Alright, landing lights on. Alright, and we are on a continuing descent. 9,000 feet. Okay, let's now turn on our LS landing system. Alright, checking. We are the only one in the vicinity of RJGG and landing on Chubu. So there goes our airport, guys. And we are experiencing some heavy turbulence right now. Okay, just a short recap again. This is All Nippon 1081 live on VATSIM, Airbus 321. We are currently inbound our base leg for our ILS approach in runway 36 in Chubu International Airport here south of Nagoya, central Japan. And we have 150 passengers on board and 1 ton of cargo, and we departed Narita Airport in Tokyo, Japan around 30 minutes ago. And we'll be just expecting some 45 minutes of airtime, so we still have 15 minutes to go before we complete our airtime. About to get sick in the air, is that a thing? Yes, sir. That's heavy turbulence here in Japan. We are experiencing some heavy turbulence as our approach for Chubu. Alright, we are now entering on our base leg for Chubu. I think this kind of weather is natural in Japan, sir. How many times already I tried flying in Japan, and I get most of the time heavy turbulence. What engines we are running? I'm using the wait, I'm double checking it. Okay, the CFM LIP engine, sir. This is the Airbus Neo, sir. Alright. Thanks, user. Alright, so the nearest airport is, I think, Osaka. Yes, I think Osaka, and there are traffic in Osaka. Maski nga ako, nahihilo na dito eh. Even I got dizzy right now. Gets dizzy right now. Okay, we are now on base for runway 36, guys. At any moment now, our approach phase will be activated. Currently at 4,400 feet. There you go. Sir Bliznane, thank you very much for following this stream, guys. Sir, thank you very much. Appreciate it, sir. Greetings from Boston. Nice evening there, sir. Alright. Chubu traffic advisory, airway, correction, all Nippon 181 turning final for runway 36, ILS approach. Okay, approach phase activated, autopilot 1 engage. Okay, flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1. Okay, flaps 2, speed check, flaps 2. Localizer check, glide slope checked, speed checked. Terrain ND will be on my side, forgot it. All our weather systems are still on. Yeah. My best regards to Boston, sir. I'm gonna check also your Twitch channel after this flight. Alright, we have just captured the localizer, guys. So 111.9 frequency. And we'll just wait for 2,500 feet before we deploy our landing gear. So we'll use low auto brakes since... Oh, okay, not a streamer, someday perhaps. I also started streaming, sir, just around 2 or 3 months ago. So I'm just new here. This is just for pure gaming. welcome to this stream, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Right, just a short recap, guys. This is All Nippon 1081. We are live on VATSIM as Airbus A321 All Nippon 1081 or ANA1081, and we are already on our final leg or final reg for our approach here in Chubu Central Airport in central Japan, and we departed Narita Airport in Tokyo around 35 minutes ago, and we are now transporting 150 passengers and 1 ton of cargo. Alright.
Cabin crew, stage for landing, please.
Alright, 2,500 feet, landing gear down. Right, flaps 3, speed check, flaps 3. And flaps 4, full, speed check, flaps full, ground spoilers armed. Right, landing checklist, cabin crew advised, auto thrust on speed, auto brakes on low, ICA memo landing, no blue, landing checklist is complete. Okay, nose lights and runway lights on. And we're ready to... Alright. Alright, cabin is now secured and cabin crew are now seated. Triple traffic advisory, all Nippon 181 on final 5 DMA, runway 36. ILS approach. Okay, let's make it this larger for you guys to see my current altitude. We're now 1,500 feet, and you can see we already captured the localizer. Alright, this is an ILS approach, guys, in runway 36. Okay, here goes our aircraft. And our runway is 3.5 kilometers, so that low brake will suffice for our landing. Mental note, gonna land here, weird being such a small island. Yes, sir. Same as Osaka. Land checked. Clear. Diesel spoilers. Reverse green. $70 knots. Nuts, manual braking. Clutch retracted, spoilers disarmed. Autopilot disengaged. My controls.
You are reminded that all electronic devices should remain turned off until you are in the terminal building. Thank you.
Clear on the left and clear on the right. Okay, we'll keep updating Alpha 8. Alright, slowing down, turning off our beacon lights, landing lights, nose lights to taxi, and strobe lights to auto. Well, let's have our after landing checklist after we totally vacate the active. Okay, we'll be turning right on Alpha. Okay, clear on the left and clear on the right. Triple traffic advisory, all Nippon 181 vacated the active via Alpha 8 will taxi via Alpha to stand of choice, main terminal building. Alright, and we will be reviewing our landing in a short while after we park our aircraft. Alright, slowing down here first, since I don't have a PM with me. Right, turning off our weather systems. Okay, after landing checklist, flaps retracted, spoilers disarm, radar off, predictive windchairs are off, down to the line, below the line, APU master switch on, and APU starts. Clear on the right and clear on the left. Oh no, we'll just go inside. Okay, so we'll plan to continue taxi on Alpha, then Bravo 6, then we'll just choose any available stand here in the passenger terminal 1. Alright guys. So Bravo 6 is my second left turn. Okay, according to my self-loading cargo, my landing was negative 200 feet per minute with 1.3 G's. Nice landing as classified. And hopefully my passengers are satisfied. Around 75% are satisfied right now. Okay, clear on the right and clear on the left. Sir, you the man. Good afternoon here there from Malaysia. Just arrived here at Chubu, Central Japan. So as you can see guys, I just have a default scenery here for X-Plane 11. Okay, let's look for a nice parking spot here. Okay, let's just follow these lines. Okay, let's just park here. The very first taxi or bay on my right. Right, here on the right, and here on the left. Okay, this, if I'm not mistaken, this is bay 12. Okay, let's just park here. Okay, we don't have any SAM bridges right now, so we will just visually park our aircraft or visually stop our aircraft. Okay, so line up here. Let's turn off our lights to avoid blinding our ground crew. Alright, this is our aircraft, the Airbus 321 with the All Nippon Airways livery, and we just arrived here at Chubu Central Airport here in Nagoya, Central Japan, and our departure airport was Narita in Tokyo. Alright, slowing down. Turning on our APU bleed and shutting down engine number 2. Okay, N1 is less than 10%, shutting down engine number 1. Okay, less than 10%, beacon lights off, seatbelt signs off. And let's request for our ground services. There we go.
Cabin crew, doors manual, please.
Alright, and let's offload first our passengers, guys. Alright guys, welcome to Chubu Central Airport here in Central Japan. Specifically, that's 35 miles or kilometers rather south of Nagoya, Central Japan. And we transported 150 passengers and 1 ton of cargo.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit once again, I hope you enjoyed your flight with us today. On behalf of myself, the first officer, and the cabin crew, we'd like to wish you a safe and pleasant journey from the airport, and hope to see you again very soon. Thank you for flying with us.
Alright, so let's review. Okay, I'm gonna review my rating on offloading passengers, offloading cargo. Let me see. Okay, let's deboard instantly. Okay, viewing flight reports. Okay, pilot grade is A positive. Landing rate was negative 200 feet per minute. Nice landing. Scheduled departure time is 030 Zulu time. We are on time on departure. And scheduled arrival is 0404, and on blocks time was 0401. We are early. And airspeed was slightly above 250 knots while the aircraft was below 10,000 feet. Yeah, okay, noted. Alright, so let's now close offloading cargo and let's disconnect on VATSIM. And we will be reviewing our landing, guys, so stand by. Okay, there you go. So let's have first our right wing external view for our arrival. Yan, landing tayo. Runway 36, ILS approach. There you go. And let's also check our left wing passenger view. So this is the feeling that you're thinking that the aircraft is landing in water. Okay, let's just fast forward this until the time we are almost touching down 36. Okay, there you go. Up, 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 up. Okay, look at that. Okay, there you go. And there's land. We're not landing in water. Right. Okay, let's also check our tower view. Let's hope we have a good tower view of our arrival. Okay, good tower view. Okay, let's check on it. So this is the Chubu Airport, guys. So it's an island almost similar to Osaka, but it only has one runway. So we are now approaching runway 36. This is our aircraft, guys. Alright, there it goes. Thanks, sir. With the help of ILS. I doubt if I can do this on RNAV approach. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching this stream, and for those also will be reviewing this stream, thank you very much, and to Sir Bliss Nain for our new follower for this stream. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. Sir You the Man, good morning. It's almost afternoon here in the Philippines. It's noontime. Let's have our lunch. Sir You the Man is from Malaysia. Sir Bliss Nain is from the US. And if you like this stream, guys, don't forget to hit that like or follow button below in order for you to get notified on our future stream flights or stream games. If you can catch me on Twitch as MD in the Sky, on Facebook and YouTube as Sky Medic. And I hope you guys will have a very nice day ahead of you wherever you are in the world. Always keep safe and see you again on our next stream. Maybe after lunch, we will be streaming our ground controlling and VATSIM in Manila, Philippines. And this is your virtual captain again, John, and your Sky Medic now signing off. See you later, guys. Bye. Yes, sir. After lunch, gonna try it. See you after lunch. Bye, guys.